How you
yes,
doing?
yes, we're doing fine.
Oh, that's good.
And you are?
I'm Sheila Keys.
Sheila, you have a marvelous and wonderful place there. And members up at the United African Movement.
Well, hello. How y'all doing?
And you want to invite them down here.
Yes, please do come down and see all the wonderful blessings that God has restored upon us.
Go ahead.
I really don't have nothing else to say. We'll be looking forward to seeing you all.
All right.
As soon as you get a chance, we're looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
All right.
I don't know. Earl Monroe came from Winston-Salem. Go ahead. Yeah, go on in. Hold up. All right.
You know, that's bad. See, because
Y'all no scared, did we? No, man. Y'all good, safe distance away, you know. How you doing today, buddy? Jay's Bank. All right, my name's Dalton. Me and Miller here, that white guy, they have years back. Is that right? I had two more guys. Yeah, there's no telling who it might have been, man. We got different folks coming. All right, that's their fault, y'all. I'm on the way. What the guys saying, man? Yeah, have a good look at the last boat there. Yes, sir.
Take care.
All right. I want to walk around a little bit on it. We try to get some of them on one of our properties, but they were looking for a lot of land close by the interstate. They put a lot of towers up.
Now,
All right.
what are y'all doing here?
Okay, what we have,
Yeah.
what we have here, we got 20 acres of land that we are developing now. And what we got in mind, we got the truck stop in mind, we got the hotel, we got our own restaurant, and what we also plan on doing is bringing in a couple of more franchises. Just for an example, like McDonald's and Taco Bell, not to go into franchise with them, but lease the land or lease a spot out to them where they help pull the highway traffic off. So now look over here to my right, we right off the interstate. There's two major interstates, Interstate 20 and Interstate 59. They run about 150 plus 200 miles together. So we have the convenience of two interstates. And this 20 acres of land we standing on here is already bought, already paid for. So now we get ready to develop it. And the old African proverb said no man can stand unless he stand on his own land.
Tell me a little bit you got a lot of equipment here. What are you trying to do in terms of your own construction company?
Well, what we have our own construction company, and this is only a part of the machinery. This is one of the earth movers. If we use it, and it takes the topsoil off. It kind of take the top of the ground off 2 or 3 inches, how much of it they take down. Also, it also used to dig catfish ponds. This one of the dump trucks here. Of course, you've seen the dozer. We have another machinery further back in the back, a track loader, but this is only just a part of the machinery. Now we also have all the machinery that we need. We got 2 cranes, a 30-ton and a 12-ton crane. So just on just a part of the machinery. But this just the starting off of it right here. He finna start that thing up. You ain't gonna be here nothing when he start that thing up.
Go ahead, start it up. I want to get a little picture of it.
The battery came in now?
Oh, you on? I might get jump. Put your hand right here.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, now that's one of the that's one of the medium-sized dozer that we have. You see the backhoe. Now all the machinery that you're looking at now is already bought and paid for, and see that is one of the costs of the construction company is the machinery. See, if you have the machinery and if you have the land, then you have no problem with the development. That's all you need.
Now you were saying on the move.
Right. See right now, when you go out, if you go up north, you go out east, and you go out west, you're gonna find that mostly everything is already locked in. Of course, we know the Caucasian already got it. Then you got the Arabs, you got the Chinese, you got the Japanese, and now here down south, we got 5 states. That's Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Arkansas. In these 5 states, we look at them as being virgin states because you got an opportunity and a chance, the black man do, if you make a move and get together and operate and work together. Because the problem that we're having now is they bringing the Mexicans in, and you got them in the plants, you got them in the construction company, and ain't about fault but ours. Now we keep on blaming people saying white man this, white man that, but now had it not been for the white man taking care of it, look, he growing the corn, he growing the tomatoes, he providing the jobs, but we blame him. We blame him, we talk about him, but the man feeds us every day. So it's time for us to quit blaming the other man and pull together and come together and work together, and we can do it. These 5 states now, you don't have the big problem with the water board, with the fire department. You don't have no problem with all these different laws and restrictions. If you can find you some land out in the country, out in the county, you can just about build what you want to build. But you know out north, out in California, out in New York, out in Texas, you got this restriction, that restriction. You got to get approval on this, approval on that. You might have to get 40 or 50 write-offs before you even break the ground. But down south, if you can get your land and begin to develop it, you can get a hit of the ball game. But now we ain't got many years left to make a move.
Now you said they're bringing Mexicans in by the what?
They bringing Mexicans in by the busload. If you go to construction site jobs now, you see them. If you go to the plants now, you see them. And you don't see no 1 or 2. And they are taking the jobs from the black. If the blacks don't make no move soon, you're going to find them going back to the back door again.
Now you say y'all got some fish farms?
Well, that's what we have on our agenda. But now we do have some fish ponds. And these fish ponds, they just ponds that we have dug ourselves over the years. And we're going to use them to stock our other ponds. We're going to begin to dig those ponds pretty soon. But now if we wait long enough, we'll be able to buy the other man's catfish farm.
Right.
It's the primary reason why black folk don't seem to come together. What is it? And how have y'all been able to come together?
Well, how we came together is not an easy task, not an easy job. It's gonna take a leader. It's gonna take a people that is willing to make the sacrifices. And we call it a short-time sacrifice for a long-term gain. Now, one of the primary reasons down through the years, even back as far as I know, we have been taught and have been bred against each other. We always have looked up to the other man. We always depended upon the other man. But now, if you look, even in the Oscars on the other night, you had some outstanding blacks that proved one thing, that we can go to the top. If you give us a fair shake or a fair break in anything, we'll go to the top. But now we are our worst enemy because we're going to fight each other. We're not going to trust each other. And that was inbred and that was taught to us. But now's the time to put it all down on the side and come together and work together.
All right.
Vision of people past.
Build one another's houses.
Well, we'll get a chance to see them houses. I'm gonna take you out there and let you walk around. And these are 3 and 4 bedrooms. We got 50-some acres of land out there, and we putting up a convention center. So we'll get a chance to see the houses and the convention center today.
And you build your own house.
We had them built. We contracted the job out to 2 other young black contractors, and we did a lot of the inside work. They did more or less the hull, the frame, and everything. And none of our people pay rent. They don't pay gas. They don't pay light because we're doing it for ourselves. It's like a family. We all have made the sacrifice. We all come and pull our resources together. So we build a house. We move in the house. I mean, why pay your own self rent? The house belongs to you.
In other words, you get the houses to the people once it's finished?
Yeah, they built it.
And they own it?
They own it. By they sweat and they brows were built.
Let's go see them houses. Where you from, young man?
I'm from Brooklyn, East New York.
You from Brooklyn, New York?
Brooklyn, East New York.
Well, how'd you get down here?
I got down here through Pastor Butler.
How long you been here?
I've been here approximately 4 years.
And so far, what have you encountered here with the work and what they're doing? What do you have to say?
I learned a lot of economic empowerment. I learned, that when you work together, you can accomplish anything. Because, like Mr. Dawson said one time in Bible class, he said that a guy had 7 boys, and he had them all. They all had sticks, and he showed him, said, try to break this big stick. So we told him one at a time. So one at a time they tried to break the stick and they couldn't break it. But he told them all to get together and break it. And when they got together and broke it, he told them, said, if I hit you with 5 of my fingers, it won't be no kind of impact. It might hurt, but it won't hurt as bad if I hit you with my fist. And he said together, in unity, that's strength. And that's how I learned something down here. And I learned with the love of God. It's like that, how, what I'm saying, brotherly love, like the Bible said, love covers a multitude of sin and stuff like that. And it's amazing how, how getting together, not just blacks, but everybody getting together and just doing the will of God it's just awesome. It's just a privilege and an honor to be here.
Now, do you have your own home down here?
Sir?
Do you have your own home?
Yes, sir. I'm a resident on the Holy Land.
And you own your own home?
Oh, no, I'm not. I own 23 of them on the site, but I don't stay in every last one of them.
You own
23, yeah. But see, I don't occupy none. Some of the married couples occupy. I'm single. Since I'm single, you have like a dormitory on the Holy Land. I'm a resident dormitory on the Holy Land.
Now, where you from?
Brooklyn.
How long you been here?
About 6-7 years.
And what has your experience been?
Oh, real good. I learned how to run all this equipment and stuff, air conditioning units and stuff like that for the Lord and the saints.
Who taught you?
That man right there.
Mr. Dawson.
Mr. Dawson, the fella taking y'all around.
Well, I be darned. Now, you said about history.
It's so good, not just to, be in history, but that you making history also. It's good to be in history, but to also be making it at the same time, I think that's awesome. That's great. And to be here with black men, strong black men, with minds. I have never, at the age of 18, I got the opportunity to help design a truck stop, help design a convention center. These are the kind of opportunities that wasn't open up to me when I was in New York City.
Y'all, this is gonna be a convention center?
No, this is gonna be a truck stop right here.
Oh, but you're gonna do a convention center?
Yes, sir. On a site, Ms. also gonna show it to you. We designed a convention center.
No. Now, tell me about the place we are now.
Okay, what we at now, we at one of our convenience stores. This town is called Demopolis, Alabama. And we are sitting right here now out on West 80. And here we have a convenience store. We have your home-cooked vegetables inside. We also have a fast food restaurant inside. We also have a Greyhound bus station, not a bus stop. It's a bus station. That's where the bus have to stop. And a lot of people are off to come inside and eat, do a little shopping. And they also have the Western Union here. So we have about 6 businesses right here in this location. And it's all owned and operated by our folks. So we getting brothers some gas. I cut along. He got what about paying for it. He with us. We gonna fill him up. We gonna fill him up. And now the gas pumps here, we own the gas tanks. We own the gas pumps. So we get a bigger percentage of the pay than the normal 3 cent, 4 cent. We get a bigger percentage because we own the gas pumps and the gas tanks. And all of it's computerized on the inside. Tell you how much gas you got in the tank. It's in the ground. We also sell diesel fuel here also.
We are
What you say, Linwood?
home. We are home. We are home. Oh.
That particular Sunday, after that day there, we moved over. From that day forward, been going the way it been going. You got to catch them like this. Don't ask nobody.
I'm just.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing marvelous and wonderful. How y'all doing?
Hi, just fine.
Good. Food looks awful good.
No, we are. Only thing holding us here just.
He's doing the right thing. See, one thing that he just said. So right here they have the buffet style. It's the home cooked meals. Now we put this in ourselves. This wasn't in the store. We purchased the store. So this what we put in, and it have went on. They do a super business here, and also what it also provide food for the bus station. So when the bus come in, they have to stop here. I think it was 15 minutes and allow the people to get off, buy food. But now all the bus drivers, they love it. They love it. Well, see, you have a main hub in Atlanta, and this is a main route to go over to Jackson on out to Texas, and in the opposite direction, like this way. So now they said that the talk of the route used to be Jackson, Mississippi, but that didn't change. Now the talk of the hub in Atlanta is this place here now. The food is good, the atmosphere is good, the people is good, so they love to stop here now, even the bus drivers.
Thank you. You gotta forgive me emotionally, but I'm seeing a miracle.
Next door, they got another sandwich shop next door.
Oh. You can buy the bus tickets here too?
Yeah, we sell tickets here. This is the bus station. Also do Western Union here also. So if you don't want your vegetables or whatever, you can come on this side. You have to order the sandwich. Like a hamburger or your fish sandwich. Mr. D.
A lot of young people work.
Training.
Uh-huh.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta train our children. Well, you know, if you're gonna take them off the judge, you're gonna take them off the street, you gotta give them something in return. You know, where if you take something from them and don't get nothing in return, how have you helped them? You haven't helped them at all. So they in training.
It's like them in trouble. That's all you do.
Hey, don't run. How y'all doing?
We're doing just fine.
He's one of the main cooks.
Trying to get a picture of y'all.
Thank you. Look at them. Boy, I tell you. Yes, sir.
What the brother was saying is that I asked him, I said, how do you pay them? You pay them? He said, no, they own it. They own us.
What do we have need of? We have need of clothes. You're going to see the clothes in a few minutes. We have a need of, you're going to buy a house for you. The house is built. You don't need to pay no rent, no light bill, no gas bill.
You have a utopian economy.
So what would you need it for?
You have a utopian economy.
Now, well, we do have employees, and we do pay our employees. But the people that is a part of the organization, that's with the organization, that's part of the organization, that is the organization, they will have no need to get paid. We do everything ourselves. We do everything together. So just like an owner. If you own a barber shop, the man that owns the barber shop don't pay himself. Whatever he needs, he got the money already. He got what he need to get what he need with.
You got this? You get in the book?
Oh Lord, that's
I thought you ain't supposed to send your iron back already.
no. Coming out of luggage.
All right. How much is that cake, by the way?
50 cents.
50 cents.
Yeah.
All right. That is an unbelievable price for a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Real quiet, government.
That's part of our creed. We got a creed in our office. Why take over?
Why take them?
Why revolution?
All right. What do you want?
Now I'm gonna put my food down there. Okay, this is our shopping center. Mm-hmm. And well, that's the back of it right there. But it's a little Chinese restaurant. We in foreign affairs. He pay us rent too. And then let's come out in the front. Let's come out in the front of the van.
Now, where? Say that again.
Okay, we in the Demopolis still. If you look on the side of the building, it's a complete auto service. Okay, we have our car service there. They do anything from a tune-up to an alignment. They do all the whole works. We'll go inside the shop in a few minutes, and you see where it said clearance sale on the particular building right there. Okay, we have our own business in that part of there. That used to be an old Walmart, but now we own the whole shopping center. And as you come down the sidewalk, you'll see where it's a Royal Boutique. Those two clothing places there, they're also our own business, where we operate and we run. Now you see the Dollar General, they are a customer. They lease out to us. They pay us. And Piggly Wiggly also, they also lease out to us. Or we lease out to them, rather. They pay us. So they are paying customers. So we're gonna go into the boutique shop and go down to the Heritage Mart, and we're gonna go over to the car care center. That way you get a chance to look inside the businesses.
All right.
Our Fortune 500.
Now, what you said again?
The clothing store, the Royal Boutique, the clothes in here, we really need to be in an area like New York, because these clothes here are part of the Fortune 500.
Do you make them?
No, we have them bought. We buy them. We bought some by the truckload, and God bless us with, oh man, I would say 2 U-Haul fulls. God bless us with them. We got a mind of going into the clothing business. We bought the first section in the Royal Boutique. We bought a clothing store out, a boutique shop out, and we wondered how we gonna continue on in the business, for maintaining the clothing, and God opened the door up for us. We went and got another load, which is about 4 times as much as in the Royal Boutique, and then we also have a promise that we'll be getting clothes probably every other month. So God gonna supply them for us. And these are no shabby stuff. You'll see when you get inside. You gotta have, I imagine some of these outfits around $300 to $400. So
This is the Royal Boutique. Sister Barbara, there she is. I think I have somebody knock camera shine here.
Oh, my goodness.
What I wrong? That big old smile. But you can see she's busy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
But you can see the clothing in here is part of the Fortune 500. Very nice outfits, very nice gowns and dresses. And you're talking about a deal of the century. You come in here and get you a deal you can't believe. I'm talking about outfits that run you $300 to $400, and we can really get you a good deal, a really good deal. And there's nothing wrong with our folks looking their best.
I thought that was you.
Huh?
Yeah.
She worked there, but this is her place here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she fixed all this up.
Yeah, you did?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is marvelous.
Well, thank
this
you.
Is marvelous.
Quit behind that. I thought you wasn't camera.
No, it just feels funny, when somebody have you on the camera like this. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is fix up because it's prom season, and Easter all together. So I'm trying to fix some gowns for them and work on some pretty spring colors and everything.
Oh, this is marvelous, I'm telling you.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that. God has been good to us.
Yes,
And
sir.
we just love to try to upgrade all the time. That's what we basically like to do is just work in here. It's so peaceful. I just keep joy, and your God continues to give me ideas,
Yeah.
on how to work with it.
All right.
Excuse me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Maybe they'll see something in here.
You were saying you got leather?
Yeah, we have genuine leather over here. I got lamb leather and I got bobcat leather and different types of. That's what I'll tell you about my African attire is over right in here. I have a little section here. This is my work table. I'm doing my prom dresses, so this is the work table here. But I have a section for my black hair, that in there, and I did real good in February with this. And this is a market that there's not a lot of down here in this part. So I have people coming from Huntsville, Alabama, because you got the big space station and the colleges and universities up there. Then I have people from all over Alabama. They're doing now once a month or sometimes twice a month. They have Black History in their churches, and so then I put out the little that I have left. They come and get that. And over here, this is some of my plus sizes on this side. But this is the leather that I was telling you about. As you see, God has been very good to us.
Yes. My goodness.
Yeah, see, that's that tomcat leather. And this here is lamb leather here.
Take that out. Let me get a look at that.
Okay.
Look for something
So
for my
you can
wife here.
Looking right there. Either she want to go, got the gold. And some of these are pantsuits and some, this is a skirt though. And I got it in yellow. Look at this black and white here. That's beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
God has really been good to us.
How much is something like that?
Okay, now this here I think it's like, basically this here leather is run me about, okay, this here runs $7.99 for the 2-piece, but it's half price would be like $4 with tax, for something with tax. But then some of it, like these pants here, where I have the no sale ticket on here, this is bobcat leather, these $100 because they already been discounted in my buying. They were discounted already. But some of them, like some of these skirts, leather. This is genuine leather. Okay, now it sells for $85. Just the skirt. Then I got another one just like it almost, but different types of leather. Like this one here. This is your lamb leather. This skirt will run you $279. See what I'm saying? It's different types, and I'm learning that. Plus, I have a book that I can order just so much from too.
Yeah, this is so beautiful.
And that's the top, the top to that part up there. Then I want to turn this white leather around to you. That's a white leather pantsuit right there.
Lord have mercy. The real deal.
Real deal. God is
And
good
that's
to
your
us.
African stuff up there?
And that's my African. What I got left. Now this is one almost similar to what you have on right there.
Yes.
See? And there was some pants. I don't know what happened to my pants that went on there. On it.
Now this is your more
Yeah.
formal stuff.
Yeah, my
This-
very formal for get-togethers, anytime wear.
Yeah.
And I got the suede here, all my suede. God has given me a line of everything.
Yes, Lord.
And I even got
This stuff.
I got a little fox in here. Just a little mink. Just one left. But one thing for sure is we're not just trying to give them some say a little nothing. I call this the Joyce Meyer suits. Because she made those famous. And a lot of people, I think that's pretty to me. And let me show you my King Rap suit. You know that's just beautiful. And right here, and all them fancy things that different people. This is the exotic creations.
And on the further end is the automotive department. We are a Delta tire distributor.
Delta Tire Distributor.
Right, we distribute Delta tires, and that's on the end, and you're not gonna find nobody in town that can beat our tire prices. And that's no talk, that's facts. Because we are a distributor. They didn't have nobody in this particular area, and can you imagine coming to us to be a distributor down south? So that lets you know we must have a good track record.
Yes, sir.
And the man gonna let you handle his tires and stuff. No, not like that. How you doing?
It's all right.
Yeah, they are. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Don't you go nowhere. This is one of Sister Barbara's daughter. When you met,
Yeah.
it's one of her daughters here. And the other young lady that was in the other. But they got a good line of tires. They sell different brands of tires.
Mm-hmm.
This Mr. Armstead. How are you, sir? He's
How you doing, Mr.
county
Armstead?
commissioner in this area here. He's a great friend of ours. He's a good man.
Don't tell him that now. You might have to back up from there.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Just let me get a little bit of that.
No.
Oh, you don't want to put that on?
Hey, Matt.
This is our
Matt!
shop area.
You need that water.
We have most of the modern equipment in here. We have all computer to work, rework any type of car that you need to work. This shop consists of the racks, the alignment racks, and all of this, of course, is over here. We go from here. This is one of our employees. This is Mac.
How you doing, man?
Mac is one of our mechanics.
My pleasure.
All right.
Good. Good to see you.
Up on this rack now, this is one of y'all trucks up here.
I already got it.
Yeah. They've done a front end job alignment on this truck. But it has some other problems, so we're gonna have to go through that truck. We're gonna take it down because it's holding up the rack right now. We go from here, we go to the other side of the building.
Oh, you got another side?
This is the part where we do most of the engines. We got the engines all in here. And of course, this is the part where we put the limo when we work on it from up at the center. This is the big part over here. This is the trucks right now that belongs to the company. And we're putting the engine in that. So when we get the big jobs that's going to take time, we come over here and we work with those over here. So when it don't interfere with the tires and the alignments and everything that we do over there. So when we get the real big job, we bring them over here and do that.
These trucks are y'all's? Everything out here?
Everything out here belongs to us. These are our trucks.
Well, I tell you, y'all doing all right.
We're doing pretty good.
It takes a lot of commitment because of
It
why?
takes a lot of commitment because black people hadn't came to the reality that we can do business with black people. And it's hard to make them realize. So we have to be really committed. We have to go far and beyond to let them know that we're a business like other businesses are. We're a minority, we're black people, but we do the same service that the white people give. And that's why it takes such a commitment. We have to take a lot of talk about criticism, but we can stand that. We just stay here and work. And usually the one that criticizes usually be the first one to come back and said, I'm sorry. So it's good. It's working out real good.
We out here.
Right here.
We are right here out on the side of the road, looking over the farmland, and you can see some of the cattle back in the background there, just grazing, having their evening meal. But we're gonna get a chance maybe the next time. Brother get a chance to come down. We get a chance to see some more of the cows. We also have some of the exotic birds from the ostriches, and on the next time around we'll get a chance to see more farmland.
All right. Good. Excellent.
All right.
Land itself is beautiful.
You can get out. Okay. We're gonna get out and walk around, man.
I just want to get. I should.
That's the service that our office provides. Now we're at the building site. You can see down the street, we have 14 houses on my left side here, and all those houses there are occupied already with members of the church. And some of those houses are 3-bedroom and some are 4 bedrooms. And on your right-hand side, you can't see many of them, but on this side, we also have another 14 plus, not 14, I'm sorry. We got 7 houses on this side, plus the big tall building is a church, and we have a mansion beside it for our elderly. So we'll get a chance to go in there. And like I said earlier, nobody pay rent, gas, or water bill. They don't know what the water bill is because we're building it ourselves and we're building it for ourselves. So we're gonna go out here. Got some more machinery out here. We got semi trucks. We got the trailer, and it's just an overshot that you're getting right now. But further back in the back is where the convention center gonna be built. So we're gonna take a walk out here. We took that hill down and hauled the dirt across the field to make a pad for the convention center.
Now, what's this here?
Okay, this is one of our latest purchases. It's a crane, it's a 30-ton crane, and it has an outreach about 120 feet. So we have it for our jobs, and we also be leasing it out. That thing there, just a setup fee for the first couple of hours. That's the setup fee now is around about $300. To leave here and then go to a job, you're talking about $300 before you even lift up anything. Just to move and set up to work.
Now that ground thing down there, that's yours too?
Yeah, everything out here you see is bought and paid for. That's one of our farm tractors, and behind it they call it a sheep foot. That's what you roll over the road and help pack the road and help pack the ground and help pack your foundation. Now, over here you see another dozer, another front end loader and your tanks, and this part of the steel that goes to the building. Now, if you look straight ahead, you can get an oversight of your posts that have been set up. We more or less running 2 jobs at a time. You seen the earlier site where they was breaking the ground up for the truck stop and everything?
Yeah.
So you get an oversight, you can see your posts to where the convention center is going to be built. And that it's going to be 214, I think, by 150.
How many people would that hold?
We getting a rough guess about around 5,000 probably comfortably. It all depends on how much you put on the inside. So we don't know quite exactly how much space we're going to take up on the inside.
You were telling me what you've done?
Okay, what we've done here, we have truly lifted the ceiling. We move all the barriers for our people. See, the young men, the young women, the old men, here, they don't have no excuse because there's nobody here to hold them back. If a young man want to be a truck driver, he want to be a heavy equipment operator, a young girl want to be an office secretary, they got the opportunity to have the chance. And they don't have to practice on the other man's job. They can practice on their own job. So if you want to learn how to drive heavy equipment, you want to learn how to be a truck driver, you want to learn how to be a secretary or a construction worker or whatever, the opportunity is here. And this is the difference in our kids and the other man's kids. Because, see, they always had a place to be trained. See, the Bible tells us to train up a child in the way he should go. Where are you going to train him? They have a vocational training school, but now who do they train you to work for? Do they train you to go out here and build your own thing, or they train you to work on somebody else's job? They train you to work on somebody else's job. They're never going to teach you or train you how to go out, set up, operate, and own your own business.
Yes, sir.
But here, it's proven that it can be done by working together. There's no young man here, there's no young lady here that is held back. Not bragging or pat myself on the back, there's nothing wrong with it though.
Yeah.
I'm a minister, and I operate from the pulpit all the way to the back door, all the way to outside of the church. I drive every machinery we have. I do heating and cooling. I do plumbing. I do ministry work for us counseling. I have worked in the restaurant. I have worked in the motel. I have worked in every phase of this organization, and I'm just 41 years old.
41.
So that's just an idea of letting you know what you can do over here. It don't stop you.
Yes, sir.
In other words, when you get so far in that other man's world, he tell you you can't go no further.
Yes, sir.
Can't go no further. But over here in our world,
You go for things like these trees, they don't
like the
never
street,
stop.
that what they say, the sky's the limit.
Limit, yes,
Hey,
sir.
and
Yes, sir.
you look up there, bro, you don't see no end.
That's right.
It's 214 feet long, 150 feet wide. We estimate that we saying around 5,000 or 6,000 people comfortably.
But we're not quite sure how much of inside space we're gonna take up.
Okay.
Because you gotta put your podium, you gotta do your chairs, you gotta do your tables. So we don't really know how much of space we're gonna take up.
Sure.
But we want to at least be able to take in 5,000 or 6,000.
1,000 people. Yeah.
Because you're talking about 15,000 to 18,000 square feet. That's for 5,000 or 6,000 people. And you have more than that, but like I said.
Now everything I see out
All
here,
paid for, every household here is paid for. When the bricklayer finished laying the bricks, when the guy finished putting the houses up, we paid him, he gone. Can't no banker come in here and say that we got a lien on it. Can't no corporation come in and say they got a lien on it. There's no worries.
come this way.
There's no worries. Now you see the back of the big house. That's the back of the mansion. It's a 13-bedroom, 7-bathroom house. We built it for our elderly. We have a group in their 60s, but now they all doing good. We have a mixture that stay. You have young ladies that stay there. Have some older ladies that stay in there right now.
Sure.
We get a chance to look inside. But now you know how most people serve the church all their day. When they get old, they go to retirement home.
Yeah.
Not here. We take care of them. We got our brother that come out and cut the lawns. Other young man come out and cut the lawns. He just started yesterday, I think. So they ain't gotta worry all about your lawn being cut. We got a group of guys that gonna take care of that. All you gotta do is send the paper on the ground, pick up and put it in the trash can.
Now this is a senior citizen home. Do
Yeah,
we
you
go in
can
here?
put it right in the handful. You put it right in the handful.
Charge up the battery. Bring that other one too, because I'm gonna put one on charge and you know that blue.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Yes, I met you before. It appears that I met you before.
May have been.
Look for a minute. Yeah. You been here before? Oh, no, this is the first time coming in. Oh, okay. It's probably someone else. I remember I was.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
Okay, this is the mansion. Right, yeah.
And you got a master bedroom on that's behind you here, and this is the living room area.
Oh, it's a mansion, all right.
You have bedrooms all the way down the hallway, and you have 3 restrooms on this hallway. They are full bath. They're full bath. So you got 3 full baths on this side. When you see this dog, you cut the light off. That was on this hallway. And you got 3 full baths on this hallway.
This is marvelous.
So each room has its own closet, their own little bedroom and everything. And then the beautiful part about the house, it has its own clinic.
This place yourself.
Its own clinic. The whirlpool, a little exercising machine, got your little hospital bed. So it got its own little clinic within the house. Now, we don't preach this, but just in case somebody don't have quite enough faith, we got the clinic set up for them too. Well, the main thing is taking care of our home.
Yeah.
You have a person that serve the church all their days when they're young. When they get older, they get sent to a retirement home, and they're being taken care of for a paycheck. But here we feel like that when you have served the church and get to a place, it's time for the church to give back to you or to serve you. So this is our main purpose of having this particular house built, and this is just the first one. The
Plan on building more?
Yes, sir. The Bible tells you in my Father's house there's many mansions. But now everybody want to die to get it. Why can't you live and get it? He was a former deacon. He passed, but he was a former deacon. He was a great man. So we creating our own Hall of Fame. Let me cut the light on. That's one of the older football Hall of Fame. They have different Hall of Fame. That's Sister Hinton. She was another great woman in the church. Helped get this thing started. And also right here is Mother Spencer. She was another great woman. You know about them great women you talked about earlier?
Yeah,
These are
these
two
queen
great women.
mothers.
That's right. You can tell by her face that she's seen some hard days.
Yeah.
But she one of the one that taught Bishop about farming. That's right. She went talking about kind of giving them information and some know-how, some physical know-how about the farm.
That fireplace is beautiful. Is it
There's no
live?
bathroom for
Yeah.
I mean, that fireplace.
It's gas. We got a gas burner.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you couldn't tell that stone job was a first-time job, could you?
Sure couldn't. You
First
telling me that?
The brother did that with his first stone job. That's how much, that's like I tried to tell you earlier, we don't have no limitations. You can practice your gift. We got the material. If he didn't do quite a good job, it's his fireplace. But you can tell he's doing a beautiful job.
He sure did. And this is the dining area.
That's the eating area, that area.
You got a light for it?
We plan on putting in a 24-hour salad bar and a fruit bar.
Ah, a 24-hour salad bar and a fruit bar.
That's for that. We gonna have everything they need. Hey, can you carry this home with you? This is my better hand.
Hi, how are you doing?
That's my better hand.
All right. Y'all get over there together and put the light.
Yeah, this is my better hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for 20-some years. 21. She battled like she's 20 years old, don't she?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Now, I want to tell you, you got a great husband here.
She helps me
Yeah.
out. She keeps me in line.
Yeah, you got a great husband. Wonderful.
He gave me those.
It is good.
A lot of black history. You know who need to see it, don't you? Old man Chad. No, he don't mind. I said, he's the bishop. I mean, he got some more for bishop right there. I'm showing old man Chad. I got a little boy that's 4 years old. He's a master.
Oh, my. And this is what the bedrooms look like.
This
Whoa.
is the master bedroom. Now, all of them don't quite have all of this in it yet, but this is the way they all gonna look. Okay, this is the master bedroom here. This is the only room that has the bathroom inside. Now, when we build more of these, then we're gonna put more bedrooms if need be. You might have a couple of cases where they need the bathroom in the bedroom.
And this is the kitchen.
It's the kitchen, but we preaching good health and prosperity.
All right, there you go.
Not there. That's a 7-stone job. We didn't put a whole lot of big cooking machinery in here because we're not gonna do a lot of heavy cooking over here. But most everything they need, we got the restaurants to bring it in, so we just got a little oven and a little microwave. And a whole lot of no cooking and nothing like that. You hear the noise back in the back. They got their own laundry room, their own washers and dryers, so they don't have to worry about anything. They done served the church, and now the church is taking care of them. That's the sign you seen earlier. This where they conduct the business for each, where they do the copies, the IDs.
Oh, this is wonderfully beautiful.
Stephanie, you in there?
Hi, Steph.
So that's one of more of our young ladies that's being trained. As I said, they get hands-on experience.
Yeah, right.
This is the sanctuary. This is our sanctuary. We got the balcony upstairs.
Oh.
50, but we don't have it full. And you got your balcony upstairs, and this room in the middle, we put it there with the intent of audio and video. We haven't really started using it yet. We used it a couple times, but we want to really get it set up just for that purpose. When you smile, you got the camera. Now this one definitely not camera shot.
Well.
Look at here.
Bishop, I hear so much about you.
Listen.
Us.
Okay, all right.
Thank you for being us.
All right.
There's no other way out. We have a way.
It's a pyramid.
That's what it is. I told him this is a horizontal pyramid. This man has created Maya right here. We have created Maya right here. I know Brashan would be crazy to death to see something like this.
Problem is, black folk don't want to build down nowhere by themselves.
That's what they're gonna have to find out. They got to.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Spirit guided man. That's him. That man has so much wisdom.
telling you what to do. Problem with the cops. Problem with fire trucks. Curing noise pollution. Beautiful. All of that negative energies, man. He's too negative. Look at this. The Western town in 1800s.
Don't go up in the thing, go